NBA 2K18 tutorial number 25. Shout out to Dallas Mavericks Vince Carter. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about layups, and I'm going to teach you guys how you can make layups all game long on 2K with good timing, good stick skills, and good plays. So yes, I will be teaching you the ideal timing points to release your layups so you won't miss easy ones, and at the same time how you can use the right stick for layups to get angles to avoid blocks. I will also show you 2 money plays that are guaranteed to get you many easy layups for the players you want who happen to have handoff plays or low post plays from your big man. Alright, so we will be using multiple techniques such as flush, RC cuts, and a reintroduction of a classic technique that I love to do, the butt pick, to show you guys how to get plenty of layups and finishes in the paint. And one Jamal Murray. That was nice. Alright, so as always, there will be required settings and the playbook that you will need for the plays and the passing controls. So the playbook you're going to need are the Raptors playbook, and make sure you have players that have low post and handoff plays. The coach settings need to be set up as such so you can see all the necessary branches. At the same time, make sure skip pass is disabled, icon passing to full receiver control, and receiver control to handoff and pitch pass. And yes, you will need players who happen to have handoff plays, so your point guard or wings need to have handoff plays to run one of these, and you also need a big man to have a post up low play to run the other play, so there will be 2 of them. Alright, so let's talk about layup first and how not to miss them in 2K18, because this happens more often than usual since they remove the layup meter. Essentially what you want to do, because the layup meter is gone, you just need to understand you can either do it with square or the R stick, but you need to let go of either button at the peak of your player's layup animation. So this is why it's kind of hard, because every player has different animations for layups depending on the scenario. But the fundamental that you need to remember is you must let go of the peak. So in this case, Jamal Murray's layup peak is right here, and you let go. So you just gotta find the peak of the layup, and it's a visual thing, but it's recognizable, it's common sense, so you can see it. So just never panic and release your layups too quickly. Aim for the peak of the jump, because if you release the layups too fast and you're panicking, letting go of square or R stick as your layup, it's gonna be a miss, because you don't see the meter but it's actually still functioning in the background. So aim for the peak of your layup animation. That's the key, okay? Remember that, and you'll be able to finish. As you can see, Jamal Murray's peak jump is right here for his layup, so I've let him go at this point. Finish it up, and this is in Hall of Fame, so it's even harder. And 1. Alright? So now let's talk money play on how to get you these layups. So introducing my favorite technique from a classic from back then, the butt pick. So this is money play number 1. It is a low post play, so you need a center, a big man, or a wing to run it. It's called punt 5, CNR, give. Alright? So we're running it with Drummond here. So what the play is going to happen, Drummond's going to go to the elbow. You're going to feed it into him, and the guard who fed the ball is going to set this down screen for the corner man. And as Drummond, you have the ball as you post up. So that's the butt pick right there. You see how I moved myself into Avery Bradley's defender with the post up animation? So Drummond's butt pins him, so I'm going to hold triangle right here and flush in Bradley for the easy layup. Finish it up. And also, when you finish, use the R stick and make sure you push it away from the defender. I'm going to break it down to you in detail again here. So same thing, punch CNR give it to the big man. Passer goes down screen to corner man, and as this happens, I'm gonna back up, hold L2 with the post animation, wait for the corner man to become parallel with the big. So like this, when they're parallel lined up like this, now you hold triangle. This is the best time to flush, so you get this tight turn from the man. Let go, and when you finish it up, make sure you hold the right stick away from the help defense, usually on the left side. Hold the right stick to the right, so you finish on the right side. Peak jump, let go of the layup. 2 points. So watch again, punch CNR give. Drummond goes to the elbow. We feed it into him. The initiator is going to go set a down screen for Bradley. We're going to back into Bradley's defender with our butt. Hold triangle, let go, opposite side right stick, finish, alright? That's really important. Do not use square to finish on this, because you need to finish with the hand away from the help defense. So same thing, but pick, hold triangle when they line up. Push the right stick to the left, family, away from Avery Bradley. Let go at peak jump. Fundamentals, layup swishes. That is essential. Okay, so this play is very strong. It is very good against computer, obviously, and it's a good sneak play against users online. I'll show you guys that with online footage after the system is finished. Check it in there. Pop quiz, which hand? That's right, right hand. Push the right stick to the right so you finish away from the two help defenders on the other side. It's a read and react, but you gotta get it down. Because if you don't get it down, you're gonna get blocked, since the majority of the time, because of the flush cut, you're gonna finish with a layup, especially with smaller players. Same thing again, good finish. And there are other options you can do. So you can do it with straight wing katana, so instead of, you can hold X, become Reggie Jackson, stay as Reggie Jackson, cut in through the elbow, don't set that down screen, still finish with the right stick, alright? At the same time though, if you do the katana, you can actually still set the down screen, but you just can't get in a screen animation, so same thing, forward in, with X, hold it down. I'm still Murray here, I go release the corner man, try to cut back in, nothing happens, don't panic. The flush will cancel itself out. I become Jokic again because the flush has cancelled. At this point, I figure I'll flush in Murray again by facing him. So the white circle underneath his feet, that means I'm targeting him. Hold on the triangle, flush Murray back in on the back door. That's beautiful work out of this elbow play. And at the end of the day, if the flush of the butt pick doesn't work, the katanas are not working, you are actually still in the elbow, right? You feed the ball into the elbow to the postman. This means you can do the elbow post spin move I taught you guys. Go to the all tutorial playlist to check that out if you haven't noticed it. If you haven't learned it, sorry. It's crazy. So if none of the passing options are there from the butt pick, from the flush, and all of that, see, you see, I don't like the flush here, so I'm just gonna tap R1 twice to cancel the flush. That's how you cancel the flush. Tap R1 twice, get back to the post spin move, and one Andre Drummond. So let's go to money play number 2, which is even better, where you use the butt pick as part of a triple screen action. This is a handoff play and it's called Give Horns 42 Away. So you need a player that has handoff plays to run this, alright? And Reggie Jackson and Avery Bradley happens to have that. We're calling it for Avery Bradley here. Once again, it starts off by feeding the ball into the elbow. Drummond and the play initiator. Jackson's going to set a double screen for Bradley. As this happens, since you have the postman, you're also going to get in the action by using hold L2, use the post animation, get into Avery Bradley's defender's way, hold triangle, flush him in, right stick layup finish as always, alright? Not square, right stick. So same thing, we're calling the play this time for Jamal Murray. We're going to feed it to Millsap, who is in the elbow. Double screen comes, we're going to use Millsap's post animation and get it into Jamal Murray's defender's way. Finish the layup. And make sure when you're flushing the corner man in out of the butt pick, don't flush too late. You see in this instant I flushed it too late. So double pick comes, I'm lure. You see Avery Bradley has already crossed the line where he's lined up with lure. So I'm flushing it, this is too late. You gotta flush the guy when he's lined up with the passer. You see? Ball gets poked, that's bad. But if you don't want to do the flush, you can also still RC cut this. This is actually better if you RC cut, but then you lose the butt pick. So it's a decision you have to make, but to the RC cut, tap R1, hold on to X, so you become Jamal Murray, go back in there, easy finish. The RC cut probably is faster, and it's easier to control the person coming off the screens. But you lose the butt pick, so instead of a triple screen, you get a double screen kinda, but it's still a good finish. So if you don't know the RC cut by now, all tutorial playlist, tutorial number 5, go watch that. But for those of you who know, you know how to do this. But this play just gives you the perfect spacing for it. Tap R1, hold circle, right stick finish. Good job. And yes, you don't always have to cut in if you're RC cutting either. So this is why it's better than a flush. Because if you're flushing with triangle, they go into the paint for sure. But if you RC this, you can actually run all the way around. And if you happen to have a shooter, that other wing area, corner-ish, mostly in the wing, is wide open because of the spacing of the play. So you can tap R1, become Bradley, hold circle, run to that empty space. If they're a shooter, shoot that free ball. Focus on this. You see how I'm getting the ball into the elbow, and you know Bradley's coming on. Look at all that real estate he has, just up top and on the wing. That entire space is open for you to shoot 3-pointers. So if you tap R1, sorry, so watch, I'm gonna feed the ball in the lure, double screen comes, I'm gonna tap R1 right here, get in the way kind of with lure, hold circle, become Bradley, shoot it. Make sure if you do catch the ball in the elbow, you can see here that I do like to bring the big man back to the middle before I tap R1 and hold the button down. So this kind of gets in the way. So tap R1, hold circle, stay in the middle, free throw area, free ball, swish ball. So these are deadly, deadly cut to the basket plays. Both of them. The hand-off Horns 42 giveaway I showed you, and at the same time the low post play punch CR in 5 give. Once again, Raptors playbook. These are crazy good against computer, they're OP. Against users, they're very good sneak plays, and they do work a lot more than you think. So I will be showing you guys online gameplays once I finish with this Raptors and Spurs system with a new freelance that's also coming this weekend. Get the Raptors playbook if you want to run this. And yes, the layups are plentiful when you run these plays. And make sure you understand that when you flush, finish with the right stick layup. Because when you're flushing, you're losing a lot of the cutting and the angle, so you might get in at a tough spot. So you gotta use the layup angles to help you get a better shot. But if you're RC cutting, I suggest finish with square because you're already running in there, so you probably at a good angle and you've set yourself up for success. So use square if you're RC cutting, since there's also more momentum. On the flush cuts, as you receive the pass, when you play the game, you know you actually have much less momentum versus an RC cut, so you're gonna finish with a kind of a hop layup, so you need the right stick for that. But with the flush cut, I suggest just hold turbo, hold down square, because a lot of the time on RC cuts you probably even get dunks because of all the momentum coming off of it. So practice these as much as you can. They are very good actions, because and this way you're involving your big man to assist, which is really good with your people like Millsap or Jokic, or someone like a non-versatile big man like Drummond. This is just a good look to get him into to get better flow in the game. So you're not only using your bigs to set screens and roll in and fade out. This keeps everything versatile. Also, because these are handoff plays and also low post plays, you'll be able to get your wing players more involved. Someone like Jamal Murray and Gary Harris, they're decent handlers, but they're not great in the pick and roll. You can't really rely on them, but they're great shooters and great cutters, especially Jamal Murray and Gary Harris. And these are the kind of plays that will unleash your cutters and also unleash your cutters and shooters who are not great handlers, but alongside, a big man who can really pass or who can post up. Because at the end of the day, if the passes and the cuts don't work, you can still do the elbow spin move, because both of these plays have the ball in the elbow. Yes, I have all of this planned out. No joke. Alright family, hopefully you enjoyed this. Add me a like if you want. Glad to hear all the feedback on the rebuilds that you guys enjoy, so I'll be doing more of those. Let me know in the comment section what you want to see in the rebuilds once I finish with the Lakers series. More tutorials coming this weekend. As always, thanks for coming by. I'll see all of you next time.